Hello everyone and welcome. I am Panda and I like to bring you blockchain gaming and crypto related content. Now, a little while ago I did ask people if they were interested to see a year on what my NFT collection is like now compared to my original video that I did, which I will link in the description as well as up above. So you can check that out first if you want to see my investments from then to what they are now. But I'm going to try and cover all of my crypto investments that I have. Most of these are more to do with the NFTs that I own rather than the coins that I own. But I will just mention a few of the coins as we go through the video. If you are brand new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it when you smash that like button and, you know, subscribe. It's totally free. You might as well do something that's free. Makes me feel happy. And let's just get in onto this. So first up, I'm just in my Opensea. Now, I have moved some things from one wallet to another wallet. So we're going to do my original first wallet. Then we're going to move over to my other wallet as well. So first off is this toy table from the Sandbox. This is something that I've created. So I don't want to say this is my personal investment because I made this as well as this one. This is mine, and these two down here are mine that are up for sale on the Sandbox marketplace, which you can go check out. I'll link one of them in the description as well. Then we have my Zen Ape. I was super lucky to be whitelisted and managed to get one because when they did the public sale, I did not stand a chance. Like, the gas price was out of this world, like absolutely crazy. So right now, I believe the floor price on these is... Okay, floor price has gone up. Okay, 0.32. I originally brought it... How much did I mint it for? So I minted it for 0.07 ETH. And then we have the Snoop Dogg Early Access Pass. Then the Sandbox Alpha Pass rewards. And my Alpha Pass as well from the Sandbox. Then we have my two Guppy Gangs, two Genesis Guppy Gang little guys right here. I do suggest you check Guppy Gangs out. There, I think it's a really cool project, especially with what these offer, which is if you own a Guppy Gang, it will allow you access to any of their company's games, early access to their company's games. So it's like just having a key to play their games just by owning one of these. Got our Cyberkongs VX, which can be used in the Sandbox. We got some eggs from Crypto Beast. I haven't really been keeping up with the project, and I probably should. And then we've got some plots for Ember Sword, as well as a Zed-Run horse and other Sandbox related stuff. We've got 2 plots from League of Kingdoms. Then any axes that were purchased before Ronin and everything still appear on here. I do have my CSC ships. Now this one shows up because I haven't unlocked it, whereas my other ships don't show up because they haven't been my other CSC ships haven't been unlocked. I can't remember which one it is. Basically, I've got a few other Crypto Space Commander ships, including the Borg Cube and 2 other Prometheus class ships. So they're worth a little bit there. And then I've got my planets from 0x Universe, which don't touch that. Not sure where my war... There we go. For some reason, my War Rider stuff is at the bottom. I've got my SUV that I purchased using my BZN, and then I've got my hovercraft, which was gifted to me. Not too sure why they're right at the bottom, though. Then we have 15 pieces of land within Sandbox. So the offers on them so far are a little bit lacking. I did have this one, which the metadata hasn't refreshed yet. I did at one point have an offer for about 5 ETH on that. And then they ended up about 3 days later, they took it away. I wasn't going to sell at 5 ETH because I believe it's worth more than that in the long run. So I personally have these thinking they're roughly worth about 4 ETH each, rather than 3 ETH. I've got one right next to, well, really close to site. There we go. We've got one next to Cyberkongs right there. Now I've got some Mirandus stuff. Not all of my Mirandus items are here. Some are still in their original wallet, like the exemplar, so I could use them for the game. So that's for Mirandus. So I've got some of my buildings right here and my potion stand. I do have other buildings and the exemplars, which are in their current wallet. So this is all of my stuff with Mirandus as well as a spider tank. So I've got 3 exemplars here, then just some buildings as well that all add up. So that's most of my Mirandus stuff right there. So this has grown a lot since the other video I did. I don't think I had any Mirandus stuff in the last video. I definitely didn't have as much Sandbox land in the last video as what I have now. Next up is Star Atlas. So I do own some ships. I have 5 Opal jets. I think I have maybe one more. Manage ships. Did I buy another one? Yeah, so I have 6 ships. I've only got 5 out. I'm waiting for all of this to deplete, and then I'm just going to throw the other one in and add the resources for it. Then PSX4, I have 2 of those, and my PSX5, I only have 1. Okay, so within Axie Infinity, it's showing that I've got 56 Axies. I do have some more because I have a few scholars. I don't have that many. I also have a few Axies in scholar accounts where the scholars are no longer active. So I've got some spare Axies in those accounts, which I need to get moved over and sorted out. Then we have 2 land plots as well, forest land plots, and some items. Not that many. Wish I bought some more items before everything went up, but that's just the name of the game, isn't it? I do have AXS that is staked. So I did mention that I would talk about some of the coins that I hold. So some of the coins is, obviously I hold Ethereum. I do hold Bitcoin, but I hold a very, very, very tiny portion of Bitcoin that isn't really worth much. It's like £4 in Bitcoin. I then have a few coins over on Coinbase because they do rewards. If you answer questions, you get rewarded in tokens, which I then converted mostly to DAI and Tezo so I could get the rewards for holding those. I then also hold Sand for Sandbox, and I hold Gala for obviously Gala Games, which is, they have Mirandus, Town Star, Spider Tanks, Fortified. They've got a whole bunch of games. They've got a whole bunch. And then yes, I do hold Sol and Atlas from doing the ships within Star Atlas. So I have Sol and I have Atlas. Otherwise, some of the other coins that I have are not really worth mentioning, the same as a few other games. So I do have some NFTs in my DeFi pet, Plants vs Undead, but these are very minimal, and Crypto Blades, I do have some in there, but I don't go on Crypto Blades at all anymore. I haven't really looked at it. I didn't enjoy it, so unless they do a huge update. I do obviously have a few things in Lost Relics, but once again, I don't go and play on Lost Relics anymore. Compared to last year, obviously my portfolio has grown quite a lot. I've been fairly lucky with a lot of the investments that I made early last year have worked out very, very well. Now, this isn't to say everything that you get is going to, you know, pump in value and increase. But as long as you assess your own risk tolerance, and definitely not financial advice from me, you all need to do your own research on what projects that you want to invest in and look at what you're able to afford to lose, because that's what you need to be looking at in this. Anytime you make an investment, never put in more than you're happy to never see again. So I always started this with entertainment fund money, and now my investments basically go towards making me more investments. And that way, when I look at it, I'm looking at it from the point of view of, okay, my investments lost money from their investments rather than I've put in so much money. Obviously, if my whole portfolio goes down to zero, I would be absolutely crushed like most people would. But I put in this money over a long period of time. I've had ETH for quite some time now, and I've bought in at different periods. When it's gone up, I've bought when it's been high, and then it's dropped down, and I was like, oh no, I should have waited. But it is more about time in the market rather than timing the market. Everything that I invest in are games that I personally want to play. I personally like playing Axie. I've been playing since 2018 when we didn't have SLP. The only way that you could make some money is if you did some breeds and somebody was willing to pay more than what it cost you to breed. And a lot of the times it really wasn't, it was like breaking even maybe. So those are my main investments. So the main ones that I have most of my money in is Axie, Sandbox, and Mirandus, and then I do have little bits elsewhere as well. I really do hope Crypto Space Commanders CSC does start to get a little bit more life into it, but I am excited for Star Atlas, which seems like it'll be a similar game, and hopefully will be very, very enjoyable to play once that eventually comes out. And Alluvium is another game that I'm keeping my eye on for the future as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? Is there any of the things that I'm invested in that you're looking to invest in? Is there anything that I haven't invested in that you think I should go take a look at? I obviously didn't show absolutely everything I'm invested in. I did leave a lot of the smaller things just to one side, but I did want to show sort of like the main things and how a lot of my portfolio has grown from a year later. So I hope you did enjoy it. Any questions, feel free to ask away. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload brand new videos. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. Goodbye.